I was popping off. We got my man Ito on the check-in, what it is, son. So you got the Carhartt on, you got the mask on, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Staying out the way, man.
Most definitely. Speaking on that, man, I want to get into the interview with you, but I want to set it off by acknowledging the fact that Fred the Godson, man, he just, passed away. He lost his life, you know what I'm saying, to the coronavirus and shit.
Yeah.
And I know that he was working on that project 38 special put together. I see Flea was over there, Rome, I think yourself. Like, there was a bunch of cats. Did you have like a rapport with him like that? Did y'all fuck with each other or?
I didn't have a chance to actually shake a leg with Fred, man, but I know it was on the way. You know what I mean? God bless, man. Terrible news, Caught wind of that earlier. It was fucked. That was the first thing I seen as soon as I logged in.
Well, the crazy thing is that I was drinking a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking a little brown, and I got the news, and I was like, damn, son, I just dumped that shit out, took a little step back, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck, man. Life is short, Scarface had, it's a lot of motherfuckers that are like, popping up with this shit. And I see people are like, oh, it's a hoax, it's this, it's that, the hospital's gonna kill you. And it's like, yo, son, you gotta get your head out your ass. This shit is real right now. And you got to protect yourself and your family, man. That should be your number one focus. Family, friends, and your community, keeping people safe. But with that being said, let's set this shit off right now. Where you from for the people that don't know, son? Where you repping?
Rochester, New York, man. How's Roof? For certain.
Born and raised. Is there a certain side of the town you from or something like that, or?
Yeah, we from the north. We from the northeast side, man. Our whole life. Fulton Ave, Durning World, and we still here, same area. Born and raised.
Give us a little idea what it's like rolling through over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna see, man? What's popping off?
Shit, it's same like everywhere else, We ain't as big, but it's a hood everywhere. Our shit get busy. We get busy over here.
Oh, so basically it's thugged out over there.
I'm on the way.
No, I was saying being from upstate, right? And not actually being from the city, initially was cats like sleeping on you or fronting on you, like, oh, them upstate niggas or this or that. Sometimes people could play a little game or feel a certain type of way. Or did you just get love right off the bat? Like, niggas was fucking.
I don't think we was fronting on us. Like, we just ain't get discovered yet, that's all.
Okay, got you.
When they getting familiar, so now they know upstate, I mean, we've been doing this for a long time, but like I said, we ain't really hit the masses, we flooding them right now and they catching on, and it's looking good for all of us upstate,
Well, when I initially caught on to the sound, cats was like, oh, these cats is upstate doing this, and I'm like, it's New York, nigga. That's how I look at it, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether you from up top, you from fucking down below, whatever it is. If you repping this state, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's the Empire State, so you know what it is. So for me, it was never looking at anybody like on that type of shit. But you got people that they type funny style. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the niggas from over here, this or that. So I was wondering if there was any reluctance on anybody's side of, fucking with you or whatever. Now, when and why did you start kicking rhymes, son? And like who was the first person that actually gave you the cosign, like someone you respected that put the battery in your back that was like, yo, son, you could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a little sound.
Shit, it started home, man. Niggas in my hood would be the first and foremost who put the battery in. But I ain't start getting my feet wet to the early thousands, 03, 05. Started, I think I got with Green around that time. Now I got with Ransom, Stack Bundles, J Hood. It's about 07 when I really started producing more, getting placements and shit. I've been doing it, man. I grew up doing this shit with my uncles. You know what I mean? They musicians, Latin bands, salsa, all that shit. So it was in the house.
Son.
Yeah, it was in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my nigga Thurston Howe, he always talks about how salsa is similar to hip hop with the beats and the breaks and the this and the that. And it's an easy correlation if you just understand music, you know what I'm saying? And you start vibing and doing your 1-2. So if you got good sounds around you, you're gonna put something to it and you're gonna be creative and get it popping, you know what I mean? Now, you were saying that basically the cats in your hood, they was the ones that was like, yo, son, you got this. And how was you meeting J Hood and all these guys? You was just in ciphers moving around like
Nah, that was the MySpace days, man. Reaching
okay.
out. You know, I had got with Jordan Tower. I shot my first video with Jordan Tower.
Hmm.
I got it on Smash. Y'all could go backtrack that now. That shit is probably, yeah, my first video ever. So, got with J Hood, I probably would have been through one of them niggas. Jordan Tower or A&R Paradise. Somebody I was dealing with at the time connected the dots. And we handled business. He was in town, you know, we took advantage of the situation. Him hit hard. Styles and them performed that night. So took advantage of the situation. I had him in the basement the next day.
Spitting, because I can't front. Son had, like when the mixtapes and all that shit was just, it was just heavy. Son had a nice little buzz for himself and he was a young nigga coming out the gate. So it was something that people respected a little bit more, like, oh, this is a young goat right here. You know what I mean? So he definitely had his moment where he was, he looked like he was gonna do some big things. And then, you know, shit goes this way and that way, and that's whatever it is. But so you was in the mix from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And making your little power moves. And
I was getting my feet wet. My first mixtape, New York's New Money, was hosted by Green and Team Invasion.
Almost deaf. All right.
Is on there. Produced for Max B. Our boy Times Change. Got a few, yeah, man. That's when it all started. But then, you know, shit happened down the way, and niggas got caught up in a few things, and took a little time and off. And I ain't never stopped though, you know, never.
Well, I mean, you've got to be able to situate yourself and always move forward. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on around you, if you got a goal you're trying to obtain, horse blinders, baby, and you just got to push through sometimes. And shit happens. That's a part of life. You know what I mean? But what was your life like before rap? You've been doing it for a minute, but before you started getting money and recognition and shows.
My life wasn't too crazy. We was, you know, like I said, shit happens. But we was more getting money, man. We wanted to get money, get fly, you know, regular nigga shit, man.
Oh, got you. So it wasn't nothing too out of the ordinary. You was out there getting a few dollars, trying to get it in the streets, doing what you got to do, getting your shit popping, fucking with the hoes, just getting right, just figuring life out.
Pretty much.
So he wasn't no stocking shit at Walmart. He wasn't flipping burgers. It was none of that type of shit.
Nah, Etho wasn't doing none of that, man. We was trapping and rapping, man, the whole time.
You spit a lot of reality raps. You know what I'm trying to say? Your shit is dark. Your shit is grimy. Like what inspires your sound? Because you got a lot of niggas spitting wax shit, bubblegum shit. They going platinum. They doing shows.
Just, you know, the reality of it, man. Prior events, you know. I'm allowed to talk about shit like that, you know, because we was there. Glad to say, you know, I don't play the streets. I ain't in the streets. We doing this music shit full time now, man. So that's what I do now. But, you know, it's like, you know, every other nigga, like I said, man, I'm hoping that we all, our stories pretty much the same shit. Because we all street niggas end of the day. And we dealt with the same trouble. So, you know.
So that's basically, it's easy for you to spit rhymes that are relatable and reflect your lifestyle and things that you know and you've gone through. So you just stick to that.
Definitely, because that's what we know. We was there. We allowed to talk about that shit. A lot of niggas ain't because they wasn't there.
Well, see, that's the thing where it becomes a little crazy now, too, nowadays, where everybody's a fucking super rich kilo nigga. Everybody got a Maybach. Everybody fucked the baddest hoes. Nobody got punched in the face. They pistol shot 100 niggas. It's like your dogs. Come on, let's come back to earth, you fucking space cadet. You know what I mean? Yo, son, yeah, I mean, if you dishing it out, you definitely gonna get it. So that's just life. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is gonna get at you if you really out there doing shit. You know what I mean? But there's an organic way to go about it where it's not being glorified. It's kind of like I heard Cameron say one day, it's like I'm a street journalist. Like I'm just reporting and breaking down what's going on in the streets for the people, man. It ain't nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, more or less.
So now, I don't want to jump the gun, but you Puerto Rican?
Definitely.
So how important is it for you to rep that Puerto Rican flag, Boricua, within hip hop?
If I knew how to speak it better, I'll be speaking it a lot more. But you know, I came
Well,
up
that was
around
what I was
music.
gonna follow up. I don't hear you doing a lot of bilingual shit. But
yeah, in and out here and there. That was like I remember saying my mama only kicked that shit to me when she got upset. Like she called me by my whole name in Spanish. She yelling and shit.
Well, I had a homie, and his name was Eric. But his moms used to call him out the window and be like, Eddie! And it used to sound like Eddie. So he used to get on the nigga and she be screaming and screaming and screaming. She was a religious lady and all that, but he was Puerto Rican. He did his thing. And I noticed that, you know, just Puerto Rican people in general, they really proud, man. You know what I'm saying? And wherever they go, you're going to see a Puerto Rican flag or some boxing gloves or just something. So I wanted to know if that was something that was really important for you to represent. Or if it's something like, well, I'm Puerto Rican, but I rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, especially in our family, because like I said, my uncle's a lead salsero singer out here. So we got a band out here, everything. My cousin played the timbales. He been on tour with Mark Anthony, everybody. We had just did a gig last summer or two with Oscar De Leon and shit. So,
so you get down and you perform with them, like you play drums or you do something like that?
I just happened to hit the road with him. And that's what he, my family, like, that's why I said start at home first. Because all my mama sing. She used to do the karaoke and all that. And
okay.
So it's genetics.
You come from a family of entertainers, bottom line. So you definitely gonna rep that Puerto Rican flag. That's what's up.